Hey, welcome back to 20 Minutes or Less. My name is Elliot Morgan.
I'm Joe Beretta.
Come on, we're gonna have fun. So whenever people get into a religious discussion, there's usually a crazy flame war that happens down in the comments section, usually with a bunch of angry people trying to cyber kill each other. And that's because people get really passionate about their beliefs. For a lot of people, their beliefs are integral to who they are and how they function in the world, which is why we are bringing you this very, very interesting piece of news. A comprehensive analysis of almost 150,000 people in 67 countries over 26 years has revealed that a belief in hell lowers crime rates.
The study was published in the Public Library of Science journal +1, and it didn't focus on the effects of religion versus atheism. It focused on the effects of people's beliefs either being more punishment-based or reward-based. In other words, it focused on countries where people are encouraged to do good because otherwise they'll be punished, rather than to do good because they'll be rewarded.
Professor Azim Sharif stated, "The key finding is that controlling for each other, a nation's rate of belief in hell predicts lower crime rates, but the nation's rate of belief in heaven predicts higher crime rates, and these are strong effects."
And according to Sharif, this is just one more little piece of information in a growing body of evidence that suggests that the idea of supernatural punishment is an effective cultural tool. And it's not just crime. In 2003, Harvard University professors, whatever they are, found that the gross domestic product was higher in countries where the belief in hell was more prevalent than in heaven.
More research will need to be done to further interpret the results. Still, the study supports previous lab tests that have showed the same thing.
Oh man, Elliot, this type of information opens up the doors for all types of crazy conversations.
I know, there's so many questions. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna ask you a question, you answer to the best of your ability and as fast as you can, and then you ask me a question, and we go back and forth until we discover the meaning of life.
Why has no one ever thought to do this?
I know, people are dumb. Okay, let's do this. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, does God exist?
The question of God existing presupposes a monotheistic, benevolent being that governs our existence in this world, but grants us the freedom to reject his presence and therefore offers us no empirical proof to his existence, thus requiring faith, which some people have and some people don't. Therefore, the question of whether God exists or not falls on the person being asked. Elliot, does this study affect how modern-day religion should be taught?
The study indicates a cultural phenomenon, but does not dictate actual doctrine, or for that matter, suggest ways in which organized religion should or should not change. Rather, it only scientifically backs previously known knowledge that people are more affected by fear than by reward. But to say that the perpetuation of fear-based doctrine is justifiable in light of a lowered crime rate is a fallacy. Joe, what's the meaning of life?
Okay, I think we got this.
We can do this, Joe.
We got
right.
this. Without empirical data as to the proof of God and to the various empirical factors that affect faith-based worship must fall not into the realm of supernatural benevolence or punishment, but instead in the realm of each other. In other words, with the modern-day reliance on empirical proof without the obvious empirical proof that empirical proof is a superior mode of knowledge, we must primarily rely on the treatment of others to divulge meaning.
Okay, but with the inherent selfishness of myself and my own undoubted inability to put others before myself in all but the most obvious areas of life, a belief in a higher power could potentially aid in this human realm of which you speak. And thus, while the meaning of life is not wrapped up in some sort of supernatural tendency, it can aid in my own lifelong quest of treating others how I'd like to be treated.
Treating others how I'd like to be treated. Oh man, that's the meaning of life, bro. The golden rule.
Yo, we gotta let the philosophers know, bro.
Oh, tell the presses, bro.
Air 5. Oh man, we did it. Okay, so what do you think the meaning of life is? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below.
Like, subscribe, and then please click this annotation if you would like to check out the 5 stories of today or anything that we've ever covered at SourceFed. I am Joe Beretta.
I am Elliot Morgan, Air 5.
Air fist bump. Air explosion, backdraft.